أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. So we are studying the Arabic sentence, right? And we know there are two types of sentence in Arabic. It's Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fi'liya, right? Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fi'liya. And we know so far that every Jumla Ismiya, because we are studying Jumla Ismiya, every Jumla Ismiya has three parts, right? Jumla Ismiya has three parts: Mubtada, Khabar, and Muta'alliq bil Khabar. And we been practicing our last session, how to identify the mubtada, the khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar, and we give you some homework. I hope you all everybody did that. So we're gonna go over the homework and see how it's work, so and move forward inshallah. So Wallahu a'lamu, right? Allahu a'lamu. Allahu a'lamu. The word Allah over here is the first rafa, right? First rafa. So it will consider my mubtada. And there is nothing connected to this one. So this is a single word mubtada. Okay. And a'lamu is the basically the second rafa. So second rafa. So it gonna be our khabar. It's gonna be the khabar. So Allahu a'lamu means Allah is more knowledgeable. Allah is more knowledgeable. Okay. So it's simple. Then we have the ulaika lahum jannatun adnin. Ulaika lahum jannatun adnin. Ulaika is the ismul ishara, right? And nothing is connected to it. That's why we'll consider this one as our first rafa. So it's gonna be our mubtada. If there was al, then it will be connected. But there is no al. That's why it's a single word mubtada. Lahum is, you can see, la is the jar and hum is the majroor, right? Lahum is the jar majroor, and that will consider it muta'alliq bil khabar, right? Muta'alliq bil khabar. Jannatu, you can see, is a rafa, but we already got our mubtada, so it gonna be the second rafa, and second rafa is gonna be the khabar. Okay, second rafa is the khabar. But this word is not alone. As you can see, there is no al, and it is light and no alif lam, and followed by jar. So this whole thing is connected. This whole thing is connected as mudaf and mudafilay. Mudafilay. So this whole thing will be considered as our khabar. Okay. So mubtada, muta'alliq bil khabar, and khabar. And you can translate as those. Those are for them Jannatul Adnin. The Eden of paradise is for them. The Garden of Eden. They will have the Garden of Eden. Okay. So moving forward is وَهُوَ ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ. So وَهُوَ ظَالِمٌ لِنَفْسِهِ. Independent pronoun, right? Independent pronoun always considered rafa. So that will be our first rafa and mubtada. Zalimun is basically the second rafa. So it's gonna be the khabar, and linafsihi, you can see li is harf jar, right? So it's gonna be jar, and nafsi is majroor. Nafsi is majroor, and nafsi is light and attached to a pronoun, so it's gonna be our mudaf and mudafilay. Mudafilay. So this whole fragment is gonna be our muta'alliq bil khabar. Muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay. So huwa means he is, right? He is a zalim, he is a wrongdoer for his nafs. So he is a zalim for his nafs. He is a wrongdoer for his own nafs. Okay, let's translation. Okay, Huwallahu Rabbi. Huwa is the independent pronoun and our first rafa, so it's gonna be mubtada, and Allahu, the word Allah is the second rafa, so it's gonna be the khabar. And Rabbi, you can see Rab is one word over here, and which connected to a pronoun E is my Rab. So it's gonna be another khabar. Okay, it's not gonna be a different mutalik bil khabar. It's basically it's two khabar is our Hu Allahu Rabbi. He is Allah, my Rab. Okay, he is Allah, my Rab. Okay, then anna wa'adallahi haqq. Anna wa'adallahi haqq. Okay, so anna, as you know, anna, inna, annaka, anna, laita, lakinna, la'alla, those are harf nasab, and anna is affecting this word wa'ada, right? So harf nasab with it ism will consider the mubtada. As we know, Allahi, the word Allahi over here is jar, and wa'ada, you can see wa'ada is light no alif lam followed by a jar. That's why this one is also part of the mubtada. All those fragment, all those part, inna wa'adallahi is our mubtada, and hakkun is the second rafa, so we'll consider that as khabar. So inna wa'adallahi, anna wa'adallahi, sorry, anna wa'adallahi, that the promise of Allah is true. The promise of Allah is true. Okay, and na sa'ata la rayba fiha, as you can see, anna is a harf nasab, and sa'ata, and sa'ata is the victim, right? Anna sa'ata. So this portion will consider the mubtada, and rest portion you didn't study it yet, so I'm not gonna discuss it right now. But anna sa'ata is the mubtada. Okay. So that is our yesterday class practice. I hope you all everybody got that one. So today we're gonna study something different, because that was the normal sentence structure, right? There are some structure, and because of the structural difference, sometimes the meaning changed. Okay, sometimes for the structural change, the meaning change, and we're gonna discuss about those change in meaning, inshallah. Okay. So basically, what we studied so far is Jumla Ismiya. In Jumla Ismiya, the standard order is first the Mubtada come, then come the Khabar, and at last the Mutalik bil Khabar come. Okay. So first thing come in a sentence, in Ism sentence is Mubtada. Okay. Mubtada. The second thing is Khabar, and the last thing is Mutalik bil Khabar. Okay. Mutalik bil Khabar. So Muta'alliq bil khabar is another type of khabar, right? It is add-ons of khabar, but we separate it, right? Or we say muta'alliq bil khabar is what? Jar majroor fragment and also special mudaf fragment, right? Special mudaf fragment. So special mudaf fragment and jar majroor fragment are considered muta'alliq bil khabar. This muta'alliq bil khabar has the power to come before the khabar, or even it can come before the mubtada also. The position of the khabar never change. Khabar come always after mubtada. Khabar never come after mubtada. Okay, but muta'alliq bil khabar, however, it can change its position in the sentence. Sometimes it can come before khabar, and sometimes it can come before mubtada also. You can understand me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so muta'alliq bil khabar has the power to sometimes come even before the mubtada. We know mubtada is the first rafa, right? Or harf nasab and with its victim. But muta'alliq bil khabar, jar majrur fragment and special mudaf fragment even come before the mubtada. We will see in a bit in the example, then you will understand it better. So it has the power to come before the mubtada, and when it come before the mubtada, when it come before its normal position, we'll call it muqaddam. We'll call it muqaddam. It gonna be muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. Okay, I have it written over here. Okay, so whenever it come before its position, we'll call it the muqaddam. And the mubtada can come after the muta'alliq bil khabar, so we can call it muakhar. Okay, muakhar. Muqaddam means came early, and muakhar means came late. Okay, it's nothing different. So what does it do? whenever it come like this, if muta'alliq bil khabar come before the mubtada, what it do exclusivity. Okay, it will do exclusivity in the meaning. Okay, exclusivity mean ikhtisas, like it will do, we have to put only, basically we have to put only in the translation. Okay, so if we do the example, then it's gonna be understood. So muta'alliq bil khabar, only muta'alliq bil khabar can come before the mubtada, and if it's come before the mubtada, we'll call muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam, and the mubtada will come later on. That's why we're gonna call mubtada muakhar. Okay, and what it do the exclusivity or ikhtisas. Okay, let's do some practice, and you will get it easily, inshallah. So alhamdulillah. First look at this word alhamdulillah. Okay, alhamdulillah. See the word, first word. Alhamdu is the first rafa, right?
Yeah.
Alhamdu is the first rafa. So what will we consider this one? Mubtada, right? This is mubtada. And lillahi is basically two word, right? Lillahi, li, and the word Allah. So it means for Allah. And it is jar majroor fragment, right? So we'll call it muta'alliq bil khabar. So it's in normal order, right? Mubtada came first and muta'alliq bil khabar came second. So its translation gonna be uh, all praise and thanks belong to Allah. Okay, all praise and thanks belong to Allah. This is the translation of the first part. Okay, come to the second sentence over here. Lillahil hamd. It's the same thing, right? Just the order is switched. Lillahil hamd. Lam came first and Allahi. Lam and Allahi is jar majroor, right? Jar majroor fragment, and we consider jar majroor fragment as muta'alliq bil khabar, right? Muta'alliq bil khabar. And it's come before its position, so we'll call muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. Okay? Muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. And alhamdu is our first rafa, so it's gonna be mubtada, right? But it came later on, so we'll call mubtada muakhar. Mubtada muakhar. Okay, so what does it do? It will add an extra emphasis and extra only. It will cause this one exclusive. Okay, so how are we gonna translate it? We're gonna translate it all praise and thanks. This means alhamd. Okay, alhamd means praise and thanks both. All praise and thanks is only for Allah. You understand? This only, this exclusivity is due to this mubtada muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. Whenever we do this, whenever we switch its organization, it will cause the soliness or the exclusivity. You understand?
Yes.
So when it's a normal structure, it's just the normal translation. But if we switch the order, it will add only, okay, or exclusively. Okay, let's see another example. So wa is an harf ataf, so we don't care about this one. It's mean and. Ila, what is ila?
Uh, متكبر بعد خبر.
Muta'alliq bil khabar. Ila is a harf jar, right?
Yeah.
Harf jar, and its victim is the word Allah here over here, right? So ilallahi is the jar majroor, right? Jar majroor, and we'll consider is muta'alliq bil khabar. Is it come in its right place or come before its right place?
Before right place.
Before its right place. So it is gonna be muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam, right? Muqaddam. And uh, masir, al-masiru is our first rafa, right? So it mubtada, but it came after its right place. So mubtada muakhar. Okay, mubtada muakhar and muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. Okay, so what does it do?
adds only.
Is add only. So ilallahi masir. Masir means the resting place, or what you gonna say, the comfort zone, you can say. Okay, so ilallahi masir means only toward Allah is our final resting place. Okay, it would create the only soliness. So only to ila means to, right? Toward Allah is our resting place. Okay, or our goal. Masir basically means our final destination. Okay, you understand, right?
Yes.
Okay. Indahu mafatihul ghaib. Indahu mafatihul ghaib. What is inda?
متعلق بالخبر.
Sorry?
متعلق بالخبر.
Inda basically is a special mudaf, right? Special mudaf. And when the special mudaf or jar majrur come, then we'll consider that as muta'alliq bil khabar. And indahu is the special mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Who is the mudaf ilayh part? Who is the for he, right? Indahu means with him. Okay, with him. Mafati, and it will consider muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam, right?
Mhm.
And mafatih hun is our first rafa, right? Mafatih is our first rafa, so it's gonna be mubtada muakhar. Mubtada muakhar. And mafatihu, you can see it's light no alif lam followed by jar, right? So mafatihul ghaib, the whole thing is mudaf mudaf ilay. This is mudaf and this is mudaf ilay. So this whole thing will consider as our mubtada. Okay, so mafatihul ghaib, the whole thing will consider the mubtada. So indahu is the muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam, and mafatihul ghaibu is the mubtada muakhar. So how will I translate this one? Only with him, or only he owns, or uh, only he owns the,
Unseen.
yeah, the keys of unseen. Okay, so Allah is saying here, because now you know, right? Because this is muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. That's why the only part is here, right? Only. So Allah is saying only with him is the keys to unseen, keys of unseen. Only with him. So if anybody claim that they knows the unseen, because they didn't read the ayah of the Quran, right? They did not tadabbur on the Quran. Allah is saying nobody else, and always you can find, if anywhere in the Quran, if you find the muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam, it will have a great impact. If you read the Quran and find any abnormal sentence structure, it has a great meaning behind it. Okay, so we have to read the Quran very carefully. Okay, lahu mulku samawati wal ard. Lahu mulku samawati wal ard. What is lahu over here? It's a jar majroor muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam, right? Muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. And mulku is our first rafa. So it's mubtada muakhar. But mulku is light no alif lam followed by jar. So mulku samawati is jar majroor. Jar majroor. Okay, jar majroor. And you can see wow is connecting this uh, status to over here also, right? Wow is connecting this status over here also. So samawati wal ard is the same majroor of the mulk. So mulk has majroor 1 and majroor 2. Okay, so lahu mulku samawati wal ard is for him, or he owns the kingdom of the skies and the earth. And because it is muqaddam, then we have to add what? Only, right? Only he owns. It's gonna be only he owns the kingdom of the skies and earth. Okay, you understand this part?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to practice more and more about this, and I'll give you some practice for you guys to do. So I'll just these two ayah, okay? Do it by yourself. I'll give it in the group. Only these two ayah. Allahu ala kulli shay'in qadir and inna Allaha bikum la ra'ufur rahim. Okay? Okay. So just one thing to tell you. This red ayah over here is fi qulubihim maradun. You can see is the same example, right? Fi is harf jar, right? Harf jar, and qulubi is the majroor, right? Is the majroor. Harf jar and majroor, and qulubi is like no alif lam followed by an independent pronoun, an attached pronoun. So the whole thing is muta'alliq bil khabar, right?
Mm.
Muta'alliq bil khabar, and it's muqaddam. It's before its place. And maradun is our first rafa, right? So it's mubtada. But you can see the maradun is common, right? Whenever a common ism, listen carefully, whenever a common ism is mubtada, okay? Common ism. Common ism, if the mubtada is common, then it will not add the word only. This is the normal sentence structure, okay? So, fi qulubihim maradun means in their heart is a disease. They have a disease in their heart. It's not only they has only in their heart a disease. No, there is no only. There is no ikhtisas. Okay. If we see our previous example, you can look over here. You can see every time you can see the mubtada is proper, right?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, proper. You can see lallahi al-masir. Mubtada is proper. If you say in the mafatihul ghaib, al-ghaib, the mafatihul ghaib is proper. Okay, so whenever the proper, the muta'alliq bil khabar come before, okay, muta'alliq bil khabar come before, and the mubtada is proper, only then we add only. Okay, but if the mubtada is common like this, if the mubtada is common, then there is no ikhtisas, there is no only. Okay, it will be a regular translation, because in Arab they cannot put a word in a sentence, the first word of a sentence, they always want them to be proper. Okay, they doesn't want a common word to be the first word of a sentence. That's why they switch the organization over here. So mubtada, when the mubtada is common, they will take it later on, and they will put the muta'alliq bil khabar first. Okay, so it is a normal structure. There is no ikhtisas, there is no only over here. We'll add only when the mubtada is proper. Okay. Okay. So let's see what left. Okay. This is not so important. Just to put it in your perspective. I told you in our last class probably that he has and there is. He has whenever lam as harf jar, right? As muta'alliq bil khabar, lam come first, like in this sentence. Laha shirbun, right? Laha shirbun. Lam. When lam comes first as muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. Okay? Lam. Only lam. Okay? Muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. When lam comes first, lam means what? For, right? So they translate that as he has. Okay? Has.
Uh-huh.
So that will translate it, he has. Okay, or if you can see this example, للذكرى. Okay, للذكرى. Whenever lam comes as the first word of the sentence, متعلق بالخبر مقدم, they will translate as has. Okay, he has, not for, but has or owns. Sometimes they translate even as owns. So it's not a very big deal, just a little thing. You, if you remember that is good, if you don't remember that, no problem. Or sometimes they use inda. Okay, inda for he has type of sentence. Okay, wa indahu ummul kitab, wa indahu, he has the mother of the book. He has mother of the book. So indahu means he is close to him, but when inda comes as the first word of a sentence, they will translate this as has. Okay, so indahu means he has. If it's come muta'alliq bil khabar muqaddam. Okay, indahu mafatihul ghaib. He
In the
has.
in the first example, isn't it she has?
Which one?
The first example I get laha.
Oh, laha. Yeah,
Yeah.
she has. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying that it will cause has. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for correction. Okay. And if you see fee in the starting of a sentence, they will translate that one as there is. Okay. Fi qulubihim maradan, in their heart a disease. Normal the translation gonna be the literal translation gonna be in their heart is a disease. Okay, but they will translate this one as they will use this one as fee. If the fee comes first in the sentence, they will translate it there is. Okay, there is a disease in their heart. You understand?
Yeah.
So if the lam comes first, then it will translated as has. If inda comes, then it also translated has. If fee comes, it will translated as what?
Uh, there
There
is.
is. Okay, and also baina also. Baina. If the baina comes, then also, but it's not a big deal. Just if you remember this, it's okay. If not, there is no problem in that. Okay. Last thing about Jumla Ismiya, then we can call it our session, because it's basically we're gonna from tomorrow we'll start our class of Feral. Okay. So Jumla Ismiya is done. If you understand Mubtada, Khabar and Muta'alliq bil Khabar, and the Mubtada, Muakhar and Muta'alliq bil Khabar Muqaddam, that's good enough. Okay, and then we can move forward to the study of Fa'al, because we already studied the Ism and Harf, right? The Fa'al is the thing that remaining, and we have studied the Jumla Ismiya part, the Ism based sentence, and while starting Fa'al, we'll study the Fa'al based sentence, and that will the pretty much of our basic grammar, basic Nahw, inshallah. So inshallah we'll start that tomorrow. But for the last thing about the, it's not a really big deal, but the last thing it's about Jumla Ismiya is some complex sentence structure. Okay, and what do we mean by complex sentence structure? In all the previous example, right? In all the previous example, we see how many mubtada is possible over there. How many mubtada comes? Just one, right? Mubtada is always one. The subject is always one, and the details of the khabar part can be multiple khabar, muta'alliq bil khabar, so many things, right? But sometimes what happen in any language for emphasis, for to describe something, sometimes they use multiple mubtadas, like to introduce something. If I say the teacher, so how we gonna label it? The teacher is the mubtada, right?
Yeah.
You know I'm going to tell something about the teacher, right? But if I add he, does it add up anything? Does is it the khabar?
No, still a
No, it's still another mubtada, right? And then I say is late. then this is the khabar part, right?
Uh-huh.
You understand? So sometime what happened that to introduce the mubtada, we add another word, okay? And this is used basically for emphasis. In any lecture, you might heard that about a lecturer that the great the great hero or savior of the nation, uh, and blah 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 blah. They will add some add-ons, and then they will say he is here, right? You understand this part?
Yes.
So sometime to introduce the mubtada, there are multiple mubtada used, okay? And after that the khabar came.
There's no commas in Arabic, right?
No, there is no commas in Arabic. So how are we gonna understand this one? It will be easy if you see the example, then you can understand it. Like hada, right? Hada. What is hada over here?
This.
This haza is this, and this is the first rough over here, right? Haza. So this is gonna be our mubtada. So it will translate as this is. Okay, this is. What is huwa?
He.
He. Is it answering our question? This is he. No, this is another mubtada. Okay, this is describing the same thing. Haza, and he is not only translated as he. It could be translated as it. Okay, okay. So haza is one mubtada, it is second mubtada, and al-haq is the khabar part over here. Because haza huwa is not answering our query. It is, or this is truth. Okay, so it emphasizing the mubtada twice. Okay, if you see another example, then it will be more clear, inshallah. Let me give you another one. Okay, innaka. See the word innaka. What is it? Inna,
Uh,
harf nasab, right? Harf nasab. And what is ka?
you.
You. So innaka is our mubtada. You understand? Harf nasab with its victim is the mubtada. Indeed you. What is anta?
Also mubtada.
Also you, right? So what we are saying that indeed you, comma, you. See the mubtada is emphasizing twice over here. Okay? And then allamul ghuyub. Allamu means known, and allamu is light no alif lam. Ghuyub is the mudaf ilayh. So mudaf ilayh, and this whole part is our khabar. Okay, allamul ghuyub. This whole part is the khabar. So you can see mubtada 1, mubtada 2, right? There is two mubtada. And why is happening? Why is happening? You are the knower of unseen. So sometimes it's happen because of emphasis. Okay, to emphasize the doer, to emphasize the subject, it's like indeed you, no doubt about it, you, only you are the knower of the unseen, nobody else, like that. It's a strong kind of statement. Okay, to make a mubtada stronger, sometimes the mubtada is used twice. Okay, then come innahum, and these are the ayah from the Quran, and you can easily identify them because you see ka and anta both are the same thing, both are the describing same thing. So how it can be the mubtada and khabar? It cannot be khabar, right? It is the same thing. You can see it here also. Innahum, whom. See, so what is innahum?
Uh, mubtada.
Mubtada, yes, certainly you all, or some certainly they, sorry, certainly they. Then again whom? They, right? This is another mubtada, right? Certainly, no doubt about it. They are the sufaha'u. Sufaha'u is the khabar. Sufaha'u is the fool. So certainly, no doubt about it. They are the fools. Okay, you understand the emphasis of the word?
Yeah. So will the ism always be proper then?
Which ism?
After the
The
second.
khabar?
Yeah.
The khabar, no, it's most of the time is proper. Yes, most of the time is proper. And the second mubtada, right? The second mubtada, most of the time it is like an out and pronoun. Okay, so it is easy to identify. The
It'll be
second mubtada,
and it will be detached, right?
yes, it will be an independent pronoun
Okay.
most of the time. Okay, you can see another example and it will be clear. Okay, ulaika. See ulaika. Then come home again. Ulaika means what? Those, right? Those. Then come home. Whom means what? They. So those, they, waqudun nar, the are the fuel of fire. Okay. So you understand? So sometimes it's come like this. So it's nothing. It's basically emphasizing the mubtada. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Inshallah, from tomorrow we're gonna start our class about fail, and that will be a full different environment. The fail is totally different thing, and tomorrow, inshallah, we're gonna start the study of fail. Do you have any question?
Just like in general, like
Mm-hmm.
'cause I'm trying to I'm creating a review sheet with all the things to memorize.
Mm-hmm.
What's the like important things that we should know, inshallah, moving forward?
From now on or the past?
From now on in the past.
Okay. So from the beginning, if you can memorize the Muslim chart,
Uh-huh.
how many types of word are in Arabic, right? It can be done in a single page, probably. The type of word, okay? And
Uh-huh.
then we study the ism, four properties of ism: status, number, gender, type, right?
Uh-huh.
And from there, if you memorize the Muslim chart, then your status, number, and gender will be okay. Just few note, one or two line in each will be enough. Like the status is easy, the light and heavy, the flexibility, one line, and then come the uh, gender,
Uh-huh.
number, and proper, common and proper, the type. There are two of them, right?
Yes.
Common and proper, and that's it. And after that we started our fragment, right?
Yes.
And fragment, you see the what are those fragment, like 5 fragment we have learned, and how those fragment work. And then you have got what the sentence structure, right? Jumla ismiya. So jumla ismiya is has 3 part: mubtada, khabar, and mutaalliq bil khabar. That's it.
Okay.
That's pretty much the basic. I will try to make a short note on that and post it on the link. Hopefully I'll try, inshallah. Okay. And from tomorrow's class, I will tell you. I already do, because in this class I told you, right? Because you have to know the mubtada, khabar, and mutaalliq bil khabar, and mubtada muakhar and mutaalliq bil khabar muqaddam, right? And rest thing that like lahum or fi qulubihim, like fi and those things, you can skip those things if you feel like it's uh too much.
Okay.
Okay. So that's pretty much it. Okay. Anything else?
And can there could be more than two muqtadas, right?
More than 2 is very rare in
Okay.
Quran. In Quran, very rare.
Okay. So it's usually two to give more emphasis.
Yes, just to give more emphasis.
Okay. Okay. Inshallah.
Okay. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.